It was a dark and gloomy night, and it was silent in a room that might match the room you are all currently watching this video. I was about to rest for the night, lying on my bed with my nightlight, when suddenly I felt it, the heebie-jeebies. From the back of my mind, it crawled, and I hear a whisper of, "You've got a deadline tomorrow, you lazy piece of..." I just want to sleep. Yeah, that's basically my sleep schedule in a nutshell during my 1 year diploma course. Hi YouTube, my name is Aileen, and welcome to Story Artillery, my wondrous space to share my creativity and stories for the world to hopefully enjoy. I recently completed my art school diploma course, and one of my art school assignments was to design a villain/hero secret base, their civilian base or home, and their vehicle in a 3D cutaway look. I could have gone with a typical hero like base, like Bruce Wayne's mansion with his Batcave, or a mad scientist with the likes of Isma with her secret lab behind a wrong lever. Instead, I've gone with a secret ghost hunter base set in a traditional Indonesian village. I even made a series/movie idea, don't know which one, to go with it. So, why don't I just start explaining? All of my assignments went through the same process. I started with a mind map and then collecting reference. The more, the better, of course. Then, from studying the reference, I created thumbnails, playing with the layout of the environment. I knew I had to use one of the most recognizable Indonesian traditional village house, the Tongkonan house, most local to South Sulawesi. It did meant that the floor shape would just be a rectangle. After picking the one thumbnail I like, I entered my most favorite stage, the 3D stage. I constructed the walls and ceiling of the room, and then used free downloadable assets through Sketchfab to decorate the room. If I can't find the perfect prop, I'll just make it. Now you might be asking, why didn't I just make all the prop? Is it cheating in my assignment using already existing asset? Well, it's not. The class was allowed to use these already existing assets. Also, this was an efficient move. I didn't have enough time to make everything from scratch. I've got 3 classes, each with new assignments every single week. If you're an art student, you'll know what this feels like. How well made the 3D environment all depends on the student. Some of my classmates wasn't a fan of using a 3D. I, on the other hand, love designing in 3D. So here you can see that I wanted to get the set well decorated in 3D. So then afterward, during the 2D, when I moved to Photoshop, all I had to focus from this point on was drawing fundamentals, such as line art, which was the next stage. After 3D, I moved on to Photoshop for the 2D stage, including line art, color, and then final rendering of lighting, shadow, and some special effects. This was the civilian home of our ghost hunter, who I've named Sakti. Sakti's family owned a cafe, you can say, selling traditional herbal medicinal drink called jamu, one of Indonesia's intangible cultural heritage, as stated by Wikipedia. By day, she would help deliver or bring in customers around the village using her bicycle drink cart, concocting the herbal drinks for those who were maybe too busy to be visiting the cafe. You can see here that she actually has a secret compartment where she put her weapons in case a ghost suddenly appears. However, the ghosts do mostly appear at night, so by night, she would climb up the ladder to her secret base from her bedroom right here, where she can pull her bicycle up to then gear up for ghost hunting. You can see there are weapons up there in the wall, some jamu that would act basically like holy water, some instruments that might drive away the ghosts. It could really be anything. There are so many different types of ghosts from 38 different Indonesian provinces. Some ghosts are more known than others, like the Kuntilanak or Pontianak. a vengeful female ghost who usually targets unsuspecting men. It was said that if you hear the cries of infants or feminine laughter, she's hunting. If you couldn't hear her, then she has found a target, and you should probably start running. You wouldn't take a chance now, would you? If she catches you, you will feel the wrath of her long, sharp nails digging into your body and rip. Okay, I think that's enough. There's a reason this thing has over 20 movies. And while most from Indonesia, some of them somehow made it out there. Now, this piece was not part of my school assignment. I did this one in the last 4 days. Total time took around 12 hours, including setting the 3D camera shot and mock-up. I wanted to explore the environment in a more story-driven cinematic shot, instead of a cutaway bird shot like this. We have Sakti, who just got back from hunting some nasty ghosts, possibly the Kuntilanak. Her hand is bandaged up and she tucked herself in her batik blanket. She seemed to be concocting something, maybe something to heal her arm and calm her down after a pretty stressful night. Not noticing the slowly looming ghost clawing her way into the base. Don't worry, she's got a weapon beside her, right there, in case anything happens. Something will happen. The bag that she brought that served as extra storage space seemed to just be tossed in a hurry, probably to quickly bandage her hand from bleeding everywhere. The map there is some map I found in Google, but it's the map of her village. The notes nailed to the map were probably some ghost patterns she found throughout her village that might help her in maybe investigating how all these ghosts have appeared in the village. Some final touches are the colored drink splattered throughout the table and blood splatters here and there. A slight wind effect you can see on the chimes, maybe indicating a sign of a ghost there. And a smoke from the blown out candle up there and her mini cauldron. And I'm finally done. Hope you all enjoy my art and my first video. I definitely didn't expect a scary themed video to be my first one, but that's what I get for starting my YouTube during Halloween. Anyways, if you have any questions, feedbacks, or art suggestions, feel free to comment down below. Please consider sharing this video to your artist friends or maybe your horror enthusiast friends as well. I have a lot more art posted in my Instagram that you can check through the link in the description. Lastly, consider following all of my socials, as not only will it support me greatly, but I really hope I could also provide you all with entertainment. Thank you again so much for sticking till the end of the video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and have a nice day, everyone. Bye!